Welcome back to Neo 2. Let's kill Tokichiro. Tokichiro. I mean, why couldn't we done that the first opened with that?
Just like old times. Remember how I brought you round when we first met? After my parents abandoned me, I dreamed of reaching the top. Those gleaming stones granted me my wish. I stood at the very pinnacle. But I wanted too much. And that red light beckoned me on. I didn't know it was the darkness that devoured dreams and birthed the stones. The nightmare that gripped me grew and grew. I thought it would last forever, until finally you woke me. So that is what broke me. The light of the Sahaya. I shall discard this vessel, but know that I live on. Pitiful louse, prepare for death.
Crap. Well, fingers crossed I don't have to do the Tokichiro fight again. We'll find out here in just a second. If we have to do the Tokichiro fight again, I might just quit. Oh, good. Ow. What? I just took an antidote. Apparently I was on fire at the time.
Prepare for death.
Okay, so that's what he can do with the staff. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. Seriously? I have no idea how he missed me. That should have been a solid grab. Holy crap. Crap. Oop. That's the grab I was waiting for. Wow, really? Woof. Demon God Hammer. What? Oh, come on. That's different. Heal. Oh, good. Now it's done.
Nothing is more hateful than that light.
Smash it. Smash it with the sword. Don't pick it up. Smash it with the sword. You idiot.
Will you come to meet me?
Your mom is the secret final boss.
You have grown strong. Now Otakimaru awaits. Facing him is your destiny. I witnessed it all, you know. Everything.
Umihami. Seal away Otakamaru in the innermost recesses of Byodo-in, the sacred ground where ancient evil slumbers. The forgotten grave there marks the final moments of the last soul tasked with this deed. This is the ultimate fate that awaits those who wield the power of Shohayamaru. We got some stuff to do at the interim, apparently. We've got some stuff to read. And then we have one boss, final boss to fight.
Ah. Well, appear to be.
We've had this conversation.
I sense you may be seeking Lord Nagamas's daughter. I have a faint vision of someone close to him at a cherry blossom viewing party at Daigoji. If you go there, you may gain some clue to her whereabouts.
But they
I may be dead. I shall not stop protecting the world Lord Mitsuhide dreamed of. I pray that eternal harmony awaits. Mighty thanks. I'm glad to have met you. It brings me great joy.
Now, I didn't notice this before. Oh. I just accidentally grabbed us another mission. We've got a bunch of stuff to do in the hut. It's no easy task to predict the next movement of wildly careening Kasha, excuse me. The flames it leaves in its wake make it difficult yokai to chase, not to mention the fact that it can trap you in precarious positions with nowhere to run. The first step to defeating this yokai is to find a way to deal with its flames. Be certain to stay vigilant of your surroundings, as Kasha has been known to use the dead it has stolen to fight in its stead. Wheel monks. They have awful destructive power and attack by ramming with their bodies engulfed in flames or by spitting fire from their mouths. Depending on where they appear, they can also start fires in the surrounding area, which rapidly go into raging infernos. Can we... Okay. Oni-Yudo have inordinately long tongues imbued with the element of fire, water, or lightning. They can use their tongues to strike unsuspecting from a surprisingly long distance. They do not use any other weapons, but their ability to launch savage attacks with balls of flesh drawn from their gigantic bodies is more than dangerous enough. Something we haven't seen them do. But okay. Umihami. Umihami is said to be able to devour one's nightmares and protect one's dreams of good fortune, or conversely, cause the former while devouring the latter. The Baku, an ancient Japanese mythical creature, is known to exhibit the former type of behavior, so the latter is perhaps that of a Baku as transformed to an origami. The Chinese poet Bai Zhuji of the Tang dynasty described the Baku as a creature with an elephant nose, rhinoceros eyes, cow's tail, and tiger's legs. While the Chinese once believed that sleeping in the skin of a Baku would keep evil away, this practice transformed when it made its way to Japan, with the Baku eventually coming to be known for its dream-eating nature instead. Representations of Baku and texture imagery were used as talismans in the Muromachi period. There is also a practice in Japan of placing a picture of a ship bearing treasure under one's pillow during the new year to usher in good dreams. Sometimes the word Baku is written in the sails of these ships in hopes that the Baku will devour any nightmares they come the sleeper's way. All who die must make their way to the interim, and that is what the protagonist awakens. Awaiting them is not just Takenahaka Henbei, but their long-lost mother, who instructs the protagonist to restore the blade known as the Sohayamaru. The protagonist sets out to find a way to do so, enlisting the aid of Mumio and Mitsuhide, who is now known as Tenkai. Using the protagonist's dagger, Mumio's sword guard, and the massive store of spirit stones that lies in Tokichiro's Jurakudai Palace, Sohayamaru is restored at last. The protagonist and Tokichiro engage in a deadly battle that finally ends with Tokichiro's death. During the course of these events, the protagonist manages to use this Sohayamaru to stab the man with the staff who has been entranced by the spirit stones and using them to sow the seeds of chaos. The protagonist returns to the interim and learns that the man with the staff is actually Otakamaru. We knew this. She told us this already. And it is their destiny to steal Otakamaru away forever. Having done so, the protagonist falls into a deep slumber. What? With all of Japan finally under his control, Tokichiro discovers that is not enough and continues to seek out spirit stones. The protagonist arrives in Jurakudai Palace, which Tokichiro has built for himself. The Tokichiro succeeds in avoiding confrontation with the protagonist the first time. The protagonist is relentless and manages to confront Tokichiro at a party being held in Dogaiji. The two come to blows in the very spot they first met. Finally defeated by the protagonist, Tokichiro returns to his senses and the protagonist slices off his horns. However, it is too late to save him, and Tokichiro bids his old friend goodbye before breathing his last breath. The protagonist kills Tokichiro during the Battle of Komakai and Nagakute. Immediately after this happens, peaceful yokai begin to transform into raging Aratama, attacking humans and plunging the battlefield in even greater chaos. Mumio and the protagonist flee together, but are separated when they are attacked by Kukro, who has transformed into an Aratama. The protagonist is subsequently killed by Tokichiro, who has been resurrected by the man with the staff. When the protagonist returns from the interim, Mumio rejoins them and prepares set out to restore the blade Sohayamaru. With the blade restored, the protagonist finally defeats both Tokichiro and the man with the staff who is possessing him. When Miyoshino is reunited with the protagonist in the interim, he tells them about the destiny that awaits them, to wield Sohayamaru and seal away Otakamaru forever. Having delivered the final message, she departs to the world of the dead, where Dosan awaits her. Kuroku is later reunited with the protagonist in the interim, where he apologizes profusely for attacking the protagonist. Kuroku then requests a proper fight with the protagonist, after which he moves on to the next plane. Then not before promising that they will meet again. Toshimitsu is later reunited with the protagonist in the interim. He learns that Mitsuhide is safe and is further reassuring of his daughter's safety after the protagonist assists him in purifying the darkness he left behind to the world of the living. With this, he's finally able to rest in peace. Toshimitsu's daughter, Fuku, grows up to be an Omayo mage and makes great strides working with Mitsuhide, who now goes by the name of Tenkai. Hearing rumors that there is a girl who dances just like her in the palace of Jurakudai, Okuni becomes convinced that this is her sister. She teams up with the protagonist, goes to search for her, but eventually learns that she has died. This prompts Okuni to reaffirm her commitment to the art of dance. Appalled by the cruelty of the conflict Tokichiro is unleashing upon the land, Okuni readily agrees to aid in a plan to infiltrate the temple of Daigoji. Tokichiro is enjoying her dance performance and has momentarily let his guard down when Okuni reveals that the protagonist and Mumio are also in attendance. How many more of these do we have to do? Kiyomasa. It is one of Toyotomi Hideyoshi's retainers, also went by the alias Taranosuke, and came to serve Hideyoshi as a page due to their connection as distant relatives. He fought in numerous battles under Hideyoshi, showcasing his talents as a tactician following the... Wait a minute. Are these... Okay. Guys with dumb hats. No, I'm not reading any of that. It's not happening. We've got stuff to do. Damn it, yes. That's a problem. Why am I backing off? I know I can beat her. Come here. Every other yokai, I don't have a problem with it. Tengu, I have issues with. Oh, bite me. Stupid bird. Well, now I've got his attention. The question is, does it matter? Of course. Ow. Oh, and I'm on fire. Lovely. Oh, we're not going that way. And no, it's not worth it. We're gonna go this way. Foos campuses having tea. We're gonna bring them both along, and we're gonna go wreck some shit. Nice. Stupid monkey. Oh, it's an arena. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a no from me, dog. you. Ah, so you found something. It would seem it was quite the party, and then she became quite close to Tokichiro as his concubine. Well, leaving the precise details aside, I know her father would be overjoyed to learn that she's very much still alive. Please, could you deliver the poem to Lord Nagamasa?
Is this for me? But this handwriting. It's Cha-Cha's. She must be alive. Thanks to you, the regrets I left in the world of the living have been cleansed. You have my gratitude. But in truth, I have one last request to make of you.
He wants a duel.
I wish to do battle with you one more time.
No.
Not out of any sense of obligation, but because we are fellow samurai.
Finally free all the anguish and frustration of my path, and all my anxiety for those I've left behind. I've long forgotten the pride that defines a samurai. Please, I pray, grant me my final fight. Whew.
I gave it my all, but I just wasn't good enough. But I have not felt this good in a long, long time. Thank you for that.
That was truly something. I thank you. Now I've shed my last lingering attachment. You are clearly the kind of samurai who can realize the dream of my now departed brother-in-law and open the path to a brave new world. Now I believe this is where we part ways. I will not be able to witness it, but please do what you must do and fulfill your destiny. Thank God it's over. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. Next time we're going to finish this game off, and I can not play it again. Have a good one.